George, Rizzo, and myself, we meet here in the studio. We talk about what's going on, how we're going to structure the show. Mostly it's just chatting about random stuff. And we brought up the fact of, this last couple of days, everyone's getting back into the gym. Rizzo mentioned the fact that it was like all these strange faces that he sees in the gym. If you're on social media, I know everyone's making those funny videos of like, hey, I walk back into the gym in 2024 and all of a sudden it's a sea of humanity and it's chaos. You know what? That's a good thing because people are trying to start the new year off right. And that's what we're doing with MARKET.live. Today, as Smitty's list, we have got Beam, and that stands for Be Amazing. We have got their Super Greens collection for you today. We have a whole slew of different flavors, of fun little colors, but all of them are exactly the same. They're Super Greens. The only difference is going to be the flavor. Sarah chiming in early here with a Happy New Year wish. Sarah, Happy New Year to you as well. Hope 2024 is spectacular. And by the way, a great way to start 2024. Everyone makes those resolutions, or maybe you call them goals, or maybe you're making life changes. Everyone wants to be a little healthier, right? They want to get to the gym. They want to start making a difference, especially during the last month. Because I don't know about you, but I ate about a quarter of my body weight in chocolate. I felt like every single darn day. Every day. Between the chocolate and that peppermint bark stuff that we had, and then the hot chocolate on top of that. My daughter made a spectacular chocolate pecan pie over Thanksgiving. I shoved that into my face. And it was like nonstop of all of that stuff for a solid month. And I did one of those body scans at the end of December. Yeah, I got fat. That's really what happened. Is I added on fat onto this torso here, and it's not a good thing. So I know my cholesterol is probably through the roof. I haven't scheduled the physical yet. I'm putting it off for a couple of months so I can kind of get everything back under control. But that's what we're doing, right? And Super Greens is a great way to get started with that from this company, Beam. So if you're unfamiliar with Beam, what we've got here, this company is called Beam because it's the type of treatment that a guy named Mike Udell used a couple of years ago when he got diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma. Totally turned his life around. He had Beam treatment, which helped him beat that cancer. So Mike is a healthy young man, 27 years old. He's diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma. It obviously changed his life in more ways than one, but he has bounced back, and he is one of the co-founders of this Beam company. It's named Beam for Be Amazing. Liz chiming in, same here. I need to get back into shape. Liz, let's do it this year. Let's do it in 2024. Let's get ourselves a little healthier, and Beam can help get you there. So our offer for MARKET.live today, you can get one of these jars here. Now, they're all right around 12 ounces, 30 servings per can that we have, and we have a variety of different flavors. So I have 5 of them sitting in front of me. So these are all Super Greens. They all have the same exact ingredient. The only difference is going to be the flavor. You can get a 12-ounce can here on MARKET.live for $45.99. That comes down to a little over $1.50 per serving. So I know you can go to the green juice bar and you're not going to spend $1.50 for that thing of green juice. I promise you that. You can do it at home with Beam Super Greens. The flavors that we have it in chocolate. We have it in pink lemonade. We have cherry limeade, citrus matcha. We have apple cider, berry, Sunny D, and pina colada. And I know you can't have the pina colada without singing the pina colada song, which we've done several times here inside of our studios here for MARKET.live. But yes, pick your favorite flavor. We've got 8 different flavors. Whatever flavor works for you, all of the same ingredients inside from Beam. So what's going to be inside here? Well, 35 fruits and vegetables. And we all struggle to get those fruits and vegetables into our diet. Ella's asking a question already. Do you just add water to make it work? Yes, and we're going to make some of it right here inside of our MARKET.live studio, Ella. So great question off the bat. Simple mixing instructions. You take 1 scoop, you throw it into about 8 to 10 ounces of water. We're going to use one of those little mini blenders here on set. But you can also add it into your protein shake, add it into some other drinks if you want to mix it with almond milk. Some of those flavors are going to work great, like the berry would be great with the almond milk. The pina colada would be great with maybe a cream or a milk, whatever you want to use. but they do recommend going with water or some other type of drink that you're already having. 35 fruits and vegetables. What does Beam Super Greens do? Well, it helps support your immune system, increase your energy, add in those antioxidants, which many of us are not getting enough of, help boost your gut health, decrease bloating. And inside there are no artificial sweeteners, no artificial colors, there's no dyes, there's not that typical green taste. If you've had some of those green juices, you know exactly what that tastes like, that taste of kale. Nobody likes that taste of kale. No GMO, no gluten, soy-free as well. So this is a natural way of getting those greens inside of your body. Look at that right there. Gluten and soy-free, no artificial sweeteners. That prebiotic fiber is inside. Be amazing with Beam and the Super Green. So let's fire it up right here. I'm going to pick a flavor. I don't think I tried the Sunny D yet. So Rizzo dropped off some of this for me not that long ago. He gave me a few of these samples. I tried the pina colada because I naturally like pina coladas, but I don't like the alcohol in the pina coladas, and I don't like the dairy in the pina coladas, but I like the pina colada flavor, and this is a natural way of doing it. So they say 1 scoop for 8 to 10 ounces of water. I'm going to take I just want to get a little taste of serving here, so I'm not going to put the whole scoop in there. I'm going to mix some of that in. Got about 2/3 of a scoop in there, and I know it's hiding behind the cans right now, but I'm going to mix it up. And what you notice is that this is actually the Sunny D flavor that I mixed in here. But all of these Super Greens from Beam, they're all green. So even though this is the Sunny D flavor, this is not an orange colored at all. So all of it's going to have that green coloring because, again, all natural, no colors, no dyes added. I'm going to put it in the blender here, give it a quick little zip. And this is going to be a weird experience because I had this before when I tried the pina colada, and I'm thinking, I'm going to drink pina colada that looks green. Yeah, it's all going to look green because it's the Super Greens, and this is that Sunny D flavor. So if you've had that Sunny D drink in the past, you know we've all had it, right? Yeah, it's weird because it tastes like orange. It has that Sunny D flavor that you have. And you can see that all 35 fruits and vegetables in there, supporting the immune system, supporting that gut health. And I took a scoop, threw in some water, and put it on my quick little blender. It's not a chalky, it's not a gooey, it's not super thick at all. And you can fluctuate that thickness based on how much water or whether you put a milk in there or something like that. But, that's the Sunny D, and it's good flavoring there. Tastes just like I'm having a glass of Sunny D. So what a great way to start your morning, to start 2024, right? We all want to be healthy. We all want to get back into the mix, and that's why we're kicking off 2024 with Smitty's List here on a Wednesday with looking for ways to turn our lives around, looking for ways for us to get back on track. Mary, she says it does taste like Sunny D. Rizzo, you got to work on the typing there, buddy. Come on, my man. Oh, she's asking, does it taste like Sunny D? Oh, there we go. Yes, Mary, it tastes just like regular Sunny D. Although I have to be honest, it's been years since I've had Sunny D. So Sunny D has that kind of orange juice flavoring, but it tastes like a little bit more citrusy than regular orange juice. So yes, I think this tastes very much like the Sunny D that I remember from years ago. The difference is this is Super Greens. So again, when you talk about citrus flavoring, you're not expecting to see that green coloring. Every one of these Super Greens from Beam is going to be green. That's what it's supposed to be. So whether you get the berry, whether you get the chocolate, the pink lemonade, the citrus matcha, any of those flavors that you get, they're all going to look green because this is that super green type of experience. And I know over the last decade or so, we've made this move towards the green juicing and all these type of things where we're mixing together these fruits and vegetables. And oftentimes the taste is the thing that falls by the wayside. And unfortunately, if the taste isn't great, your habit of trying the super greens or the green juices or all these things, that's going to fall by the wayside as well. Because if it doesn't taste good, it's tougher to stick with that habit. The all-in-one wellness formula, you can see there, 6,731 milligrams of Beam Green Blends, 500 milligrams of coconut fruit, Water powder is in there. I don't know what water powder is. What's water powder? If it's not water, it's okay, that sounds good.
If you add water, it turns into water powder.
There we go. And also 50 milligrams of bean antioxidant blend. So our Market.live Smitty's List kickoff to 2024. You can get any of these flavors, and each one is slightly different in size. They're all right around 12 ounces, a little bit more here, a little bit less there, but approximately 12 ounces for $45.99. Each container has approximately 30 servings inside. So that's going to be slightly more than $1.50 per drink. $1.50 every day for a month. How much are you spending when you go to the juice bar or you go to the smoothie place? Or everyone always makes this analogy, right? When you buy your coffee on the road, it used to cost you $1 or $2. Now you're spending $5, $6 on that coffee when you're on the road. This is a healthy way to get those vitamins, those minerals, those fruits and veggies into your diet from Beam. And Beam, be amazing, really cool company. Started following them on social media recently, and their story is nothing short of amazing. So if you didn't tune in at the beginning of the hour, heck, we're only about 10, 12 minutes in, just to recap what Beam is all about, a guy named Mike Udell, 27 years old, just a regular dude, living his life, having fun, and he has a shock to the system. He gets diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma at 27 years old. And his journey, he has a video of his journey on the Beam website. It's pretty powerful stuff. Because initially he's told like, oh yeah, Hodgkin's lymphoma, very treatable form of cancer. Mike, nothing to worry about. You got a 90% chance of survival. Everything's going to go great. And then he starts his treatment and it doesn't work out that great. And then he's downgraded to a 50% survival. And then he's downgraded to a 30% survival. For a guy that's in his late 20s, like that's the prime of our lives. That's the time we're out there doing all the fun stuff. We're getting married. We're starting families. Life is just starting to take off when you're in your late 20s. And this guy was faced with the possibility of not surviving Hodgkin's lymphoma. Well, he got some great treatment. He's got a great group of friends that rallied around and supported him. And the treatment that he used was actually called a Beam treatment. And that inspired him and his friends to get out there and do something special. And they started this company, Beam, standing for Be Amazing. And they have probiotic shakes and powders and things like that. They have pre-workout. They have creatine. That's all around health and fitness. We're just focusing on one of their products at Beam, and it's the Super Greens. It's usually the first step for a lot of people to get into a healthier lifestyle, and we have 8 different flavors for you to choose from. So of those 8 flavors, you see 5 of them are in front of me right here. We've got the Sunny D on the end that I just tried a couple seconds ago. We also have a chocolate available. We have pink lemonade available, cherry limeade, citrus matcha, apple cider. What a cool option that is, by the way. Apple cider, I love apple cider. Never think of apple cider as an option for a super green, but yes, and all of these are going to look green. Just so you know, it's a green powder that's going to be loaded with fruits and vegetables, apple cider, berry, Sunny D, and even a pina colada option. Susie, wow, so much less than what I spend on my health drinks. I know, Susie, I got some places in my town. My kids like the flavored fruit juices and stuff like that, where they're doing the cold presses, they call it, or they're blending them in the smoothies. That can be really expensive. We still do that from time to time, and I love that stuff from time to time. But how are you getting those fruits and vegetables into your diet on an everyday basis? Why not start off 2024 with a lot of fun? I know a lot of people in my circle are trying to get healthier this 2024. My oldest daughter in high school, this morning she got up and went to a spin class at 6 o'clock in the morning. I can't wait for her to get home to hear about that experience because she's a high school athlete, but she's like, you know what? I want to do a little something extra to start off the year. That's what she did. My daughter's boyfriend, who was absolutely delightful. We spent a lot of time with him this holiday season. The kid hates fruits and vegetables. Absolutely hates them. His 2024 resolution, he wants to have 1 fruit and 1 vegetable every single day. So everybody's thinking about it. Everybody's trying to get out there. The gyms are packed. Those subscriptions to all those apps are through the roof. My wife wants to start one of them, by the way, because I mentioned during the holiday season, what did I do? I got fat. That's what I did during the holiday season. I shoveled every sweet into my gullet. I love eggnog. I don't like dairy. It doesn't treat me well. So we actually found a non-dairy eggnog. Just chugging that stuff and not thinking about the health and the wellness of what I need to be putting inside of my body. By the way, this is a great option. Beam, be amazing. So we tried the Sunny D flavor a little earlier. I'm going to save the rest of this because I want to sample more than just one flavor. I've got another little thing in front of me here. Hey, Rizzo, should I go with the berry? Should I go with the pina colada? Cherry limeade? Which one should I go with next?
Go pina colada.
We'll go a little pina colada? All right, I tried that one before. Oh, Rizzo, singing the classic 70s Rupert Holmes. Absolutely love it. Again, I don't have a full 8 to 10 ounces of water, so I'm going to take about a half a scoop of this one. And again, just look at the powder there. That's pina colada. And the reason the powder is green, because it's fruits and vegetables. And one thing that Beam does not do, they don't put in artificial sweeteners. They don't put colors in there. They don't put dyes. They use all natural ingredients to put that in your smoothie. So don't be surprised when you pick the berry flavor or you pick the pina colada flavor and you put a little bit of that into your drink glass. And what does it look like? Yeah, it's going to look green. This is Super Greens from Beam. So all green, all natural. Increase your energy. Add those antioxidants to your diet. Support your gut health, reduce that bloating, which, by the way, man, if you would have seen me on about December 28th, yeah, I looked like a stuffed pig. I was so darn bloated. But hey, that's a different problem for a different time. No GMOs, gluten and soy-free as well. So let's put the pina colada into the mixer here, the blender. You can shake it up just a little bit too if you wanted to, but I'm going to give it a little spin because I brought the blender with me today. And look at that coloring there. That is green. It is Super Greens from Beam. I know it's pina colada flavor, but let's take another little pull on this one. There we go. Open up that top, shake it off a little bit, put the blender part off to the side, and yeah, that's pina colada. That's the taste of coconut there. That's the taste of Rizzo at the islands, rubbing the cocoa butter all over his hairy self and having a good time. That's what we're doing here with MARKET.live.
Everyone just stop watching.
Hopefully nobody has that vision inside of their head, but yeah. Have a little fun here on MARKET.live. So that was the pina colada flavor. Tastes just like pina coladas in a green, healthy way of doing it. So once again, let's circle back around. What are we doing here on MARKET.live? What are we doing with the opening episode of 2024 Smitty's List? Look at me, I'm in the islands. I'm playing a little bongos for you, Rizzo. How's that sound? Probably about as good as you look at that Speedo back in the day, but hey, that's all right. Anyway, so we've got Beam, which is a company that's all about health and nutrition. They sell a variety of different products. We have one of their products here today, and it's their Super Greens. All you have to do is to pick your favorite flavor, and you're going to get one of these tin containers, which is just about 12 ounces for $45.99. It says available in 5 tasty flavors on the top of your screen right now. We actually got access just before the show to an additional 3 flavors. Maria chiming in saying she loves the show. Too funny. Maria, I appreciate you chiming in. We do have a good time here. But let me go over those flavors again. So Maria, if you're picking this up today, you're going to get some greens into your diet, some fruits, some vegetables that sometimes, I get it, life gets in the way. You're running real fast. It's easier to grab the chips. It's easier to grab the not healthy stuff than to get the good stuff inside of the belly. Super Greens from Beam is a way to get it inside of your belly in an easy fashion. So our 8 flavors, starting off with the chocolate. You see I have 5 of them right in front of me here. So we have chocolate available. We've got Sunny D on the end right here. This, I think, is the pink lemonade. Is that pink lemonade? It's hard to see backwards. We have pina colada. We have berry. We've got, is this the cherry limeade? Look at that little cherry limeade. We also have chocolate available. We have citrus matcha available. We have apple cider available. So 8 flavors in all. Pick the one that you like best. And what's great about this, now you can get the healthy stuff inside of your belly. I keep thinking of my daughter's boyfriend who told me over the holidays, yeah, I don't eat fruits and vegetables. I don't like the flavor. I get it. A lot of people don't. And then we start to go down that path of, yeah, I'm going to skip the salad with dinner, or I don't want to make the broccoli because it takes too long to throw it in the boiling water or to stick it in the oven. By the way, it's easy to make that stuff, but we just get caught up. We get caught up and we don't do it. And then all of a sudden a week goes by and you're like, wait a sec, I don't think I've had a vegetable in like a week. And now I feel bloated. I feel gross. Don't have that spring in my step. 2024, let's get it back. Let's do it. Let's get it back, and this is a cool way of doing it here on MARKET.live. So again, Beam Super Greens. Oh, Rizzo's rocking the Rupert Holmes there because he likes that pina colada flavor. Approximately 12 ounces for any one of the cans. 30 servings rather inside of a can. So that's going to be about a little more than $1.50 a drink. $1.50 every day to get yourself back with the fruits, with the vegetables, with those antioxidants back into your diet. Come on, we know when you were stuffing your face with all those holiday goodies, you weren't getting those antioxidants in there. No, you weren't. You weren't thinking about your gut health. You weren't thinking about increasing your energy. This is caffeine free. There are no GMOs with Beam. There's no gluten with Beam. There's no soy with Beam. There is no artificial sweeteners. There's no colors. There's no dyes. Nothing but the good stuff. And what's neat about Beam is they are there for every step of the process. Promise you, you probably won't look like that lady slamming the Beam right there. Or is that Rizzo? No, it's not Rizzo. Okay, sorry. But all you have to do is add in about 8 to 10 ounces of water with 1 scoop. We did get a question a little earlier. Could I add other things in it other than water? Sure, put in what you want. Probably not a soda. Wouldn't recommend that. But honestly, I know a lot of people are doing the almond milk. Maybe they're doing their coconut water or something along those lines. Or maybe you just like regular milk. You can mix it with all those as well, especially with some of those creamier like flavors that we have. Like pina colada, I would think almond milk with this would probably be spectacular. I've only done it a couple times. I've done water both times with pina colada. It tastes good. It tastes like a pina colada. Wouldn't recommend the rum, but hey, who am I to judge? Do what you want. It's 2024. We're talking about getting healthy here. We're not talking about getting banged up and making bad decisions. So I tried 2 so far. I think I have a little water. I want to try another one that I haven't tried yet. So I tried pina colada and the Sunny D. Should I go berry or cherry limeade? George, you make the call.
Cherry limeade.
Cherry limeade. Okay, berry it is. I'm just a punk. We're going to grab this one right here, the cherry limeade. All right, you're thinking cherry limeade. You're thinking cherry. This one's going to be nice and red, right? Well, let's open it up and find out. Of course, George had to pick one of the ones we haven't opened yet. That's proof we haven't tried it, right? There we go. Open it up. And each one of these comes with its own little scooper inside, which is nice and convenient. Let's shake off some of the stuff there. We're trying not to make a mess in the studio. And again, I'm not 1 full scoop for 8 to 10 ounces of water, so I'm not quite doing that. But here, let me hold this up a little bit so George can get the shot. Cherry limeade. What does it look like? It looks exactly like the green stuff that we used for pina colada. It looks exactly like the green stuff that we used for Sunny D. All of them look pretty much exactly the same. It's the flavors in there, and again, all natural. And I'm not going to use the blender this time because, hey, sometimes you're on the go. This is great to throw into the gym workout bag. This is great to take to the office with you, or if you have it driving around the car all day, because all you need to do is to add a little bit of water. So I have my little water container here. I'm going to put the cap on, and instead of putting in the blender, hey, look, we're out and about. You may not have access to a blender in a lot of places. Just give this a little bit of a shake here, and that powder is just going to work its way into the water, and now I've got my green super greens, nice and simple, when I'm out and about in the car. So we are going with cherry limeade here, and as we're doing this live, I have to be honest with you, there's a little bit of skepticism in my head, because I'm like, how are they going to generate cherry flavor in something that looks like this, in something that looks green? Well, let's give it a shot. Yeah, they did. Not only that, it smells like cherry, by the way. Rizzo, I'd ask you to come over here and stick your nose in here, but we want to keep people watching. But it smells like cherry. Raymond chiming in, trying to decide which flavor. By the way, Raymond, first time I've tried the cherry limeade. I recommend that because it's got the little tart taste of the lime, which is the aftertaste. You really taste the cherry off the bat. So I highly recommend that. So of the ones I've tried, if I have to rank them right now, I really like the pina colada. I think I'm going cherry limeade first. Then I think I'm going Sunny D, and I think I'm going pina colada last, but I really like it too. So of the flavors I've tried, we've got 8 available for you. I've tried 3 and I like them all. And the neat thing about that, you can mix and match. Buy more than one. One container is going to cost you $45.99, especially if you're doing the healthy way for the entire family. Everyone's going to have their favorite, right? Or maybe you've got a couple of roommates, you're thinking, yeah, why don't we get 2 or 3 of those, and therefore we can swap out flavors throughout the course of the month, because 1 scoop and 8 to 10 ounces of water, that's all it needs. Probably should put the scooper back in the cherry limeade so we don't forget that. But all you need is 1 scoop, 8 to 10 ounces of water, and that's it. And now you can get those fruits and vegetables back into your diet, which we all struggle to do, right? 2024 kicks off. What happens? Everybody goes to the supermarket. They go get the healthy stuff. Everyone goes to the gym, or they sign up for the class, or they download that app. I'm going to do it this year. We're going to do it this year. Why not do it this year? Let's do. Yeah, I get it. It's not easy to stick with that healthy way of life. It's so easy to fall off and start going back to your old habits. This can be a way. When this is sitting on your kitchen counter, when this is sitting next to your coffee machine, and you know that all you have to do is throw a scoop into 8 to 10 ounces of water, put a spoon in there, mix it up a little bit, you got your cherry limeade fruits and vegetables right there to drink. Mix it up a little bit more because I have a little bit on the bottom of the glass there. I've got my fruits and veggies for the day right there. I'm ready to go. Market.live, this is Smitty's List, and our offer again, Beam, be amazing like this amazing brand. They're super greens. We've got approximately 12 ounces across all the containers, $45.99, 30 servings per container rather. And what that gets you healthy starts to the day for about $1.50 a day. How much did you spend for that green juice at the juice bar that you stopped in this holiday season? You went $9 and what? For 12 ounces of what? But you did it anyway because you're like, you know what? I want to get that good stuff inside of me, and this is a way to do it. So reminder again, what is inside of Super Greens? 35 fruits and vegetables, supporting your immune system, loaded with antioxidants, increasing your energy, protecting your gut health, help decrease that bloating. No artificial sweeteners, no colors, no dye, no GMO, no gluten, no soy, none of the bad stuff, all the good stuff. And that's why we wanted to kick off 2024 on Smitty's List with these guys. Beam is amazing. Their brand is all about being amazing. Check it out on Market.live and check out the rest of the day. It's 2024. Holidays are over. We're back. We're rocking it out. Thank you so much for watching Smitty's List. We will be back again next Wednesday with some more spectacular offers. And tune in throughout today, tomorrow. We head into the weekend. Tons of live shopping on your favorite place for 2024. It's Market.live. We'll see you next time. Have a great day.